Today, guys, I have a video for you that I think is really important because this strategy that I'm about to share with you today is the one that's being used by all of the best players right now inside of Clash of Clans. We've seen it in the World Championships, we've seen it in the championships and the finals of the ESL Mobile Open. Top players are using this strategy. Today we're over in Space Station Gaming, taking a look at it, looking at some of the Legends battles that the players here have been using, the pro players. Let's go take a look. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel. Today, the strategy that we're looking at is Lalo. We have Queen Charge Lalo, Zap Lalo, and Straight Up Lalo. Right now, we have Ghost out of Space Station Gaming, utilizing those lightning spells to take down the enemy queen and the clan castle, and then Sui in those heroes, which means to have the heroes come into the base, take out a few defenses along the way, and then hop on in with the Lalo. So let's kind of break down what's going on here today. Before we do though, guys, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell. We got Clash videos for you here all the time, teaching you how to be a better Clasher. So let's get it done. All right, so that baby dragon was dropped, setting the funnel so the king, the ice golem, and the queen will go into the core of the base. What the attacker's trying to do here, and what you're always trying to do with Lalo, is cut the base in a section so that the balloons will all path around together. Now this base is one that we've seen before. It's actually kind of similar looking to my base that I run, which doesn't get 3-starred that often at all. So notice the king and the queen, they've cut out this center section of the base. Everything right here in between all of this has been cut out. The defenses are all gone. So the balloons, they can go either from right to left or from left to right, rotating themselves around the base. The more value you get out of your healers right here, the more you're gonna be able to cut that funnel and allow for those balloons to path more perfectly. So right now, the queen does take down one of those sweepers, which is incredible. And I've been thinking about this, guys, and I feel like if you're not utilizing lightning spells, you're giving yourself a disadvantage. Lightning spells are so strong right now. You can get so much value taking out clan castle troops, taking out scatter shots, inferno towers, sweepers, air defenses, so many things that can give you a problem with different strategies really could just be taken out like that, utilizing the lightning spells. Now right here, notice that Ghost is going in a clockwise direction around the base. Everything is going to path right around until it ends in the eastern side. When you keep all the balloons together, the blimp with them, and all of that together, you get more value out of your spells. More balloons in the haste spells, more balloons protected when you freeze something, and more balloons safe with that Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability. Now look at these right here. The balloons are going on through. We're finishing up the rest of the base. There's not much left. We have balloons coming in from up top as well. Ghost had a few in his back pocket to make sure he could clean up the back end of the base. And a dragon and some balloons came out of that blimp to secure the 2-star by pulling in that town hall. You always need your get out of jail free card. You always need your way to be able to grab the town hall in case things goes wrong, because the last thing you want to do is pull in a 1-star. You need to always at least get yourself 2 stars, especially if you want to stay in Legends League, and especially if you don't want to let your teammates down, your clanmates down in war. Obviously, we all want a 3-star, but the last thing we want to do is pull in a 1-star. And now we have JD9 coming in with a different variation of Lalo. This one having those healers. Notice no lightning spells in this one because he's investing in that queen charge, which is extremely strong. But you need to get the value out of your healers on this and out of your queen. If she goes into the base and doesn't get that value, you are wasting all of that camp space worth of healers, and your attack is going to struggle for sure. So right now we have the queen coming in from the bottom. Super wall breaker was used to open up that compartment, and look at this. Look at how many super wall breakers are there. We got 2 more in the composition, and the plan is to get this queen deep into the base. Now again, these are Legends League attacks, not war attacks. So when you come in against the base, you have 30 seconds to say, this is how I'm going to hit it, identify the base, and figure out how you're going to get it done. Nice job with the poison spell right there, slowing down everything, just nicking those super minions. Those super minions can be so devastating. You got to take them down, and the poison spell is doing that. Remember, they keep their distance at first. It's actually my favorite defensive clan castle troops right now are those super minions, just because of how far away they stay, and they can really take down your queen in a charge like this. But it looks like JD9 actually played it smart, was able to take it down, had the poison spell in the bag, and here comes a headhunter in to slow down that queen. Check how quickly that happened. It all went down so fast. I love those headhunters when you're doing a queen charge especially. But now the queen's stepping on up. She's going to be able to take out that scatter shot as well. This is where the value is happening right here, guys. And notice the base is also being cut in half. But let's pause it for a moment, because you're probably saying, Echo, why do a queen charge when you could do a Sui hero? You're not going to have like 60 camp space worth of troops to do your queen charge. Well, the plan is that you're going to be getting more value out of the charge, get deeper into the base and cut the funnel even more, because you have less of a lalo to go around the back end. So right here, 27% of the base is taken out, but look, the pathing is already there yet again. The troops can go around from one side to the other side, all together like we just saw on that last attack. This one was just being used with a queen charge instead of using the Sui heroes. Look at that, the Inferno Tower goes down, the queen's going to continue her walk around, she's going to clutch the Town Hall, be able to get the other scatter shot. Her ability is still intact as well, and here we go, this time in a counterclockwise rotation around the base with the Slammer, the Balloons, the Grand Warden set on air, and the Champion is there as well. The queen, her ability was used. There's 2 freeze spells left. She's got to use one on that Inferno Tower. Will it be done? No, the freeze spell was not used on that queen, because that would have kept her up. A missed opportunity there for JD9, but a lot of times when you're going in these attacks, it's hard to see when you don't have your plan completely set, because it's a Legends attack, you have limited planning time. But now he has an extra free spell that he can use on the Eagle Artillery or on the Sweeper if it continues to push his balloons back. We'll see where he decides to use that very soon, but again, he has that Champion as well. That Royal Champion is going to be able to use her ability and take out a bunch of defenses. We should probably be seeing that used. Actually, it was just used there, and now it's cleanup time. There's the freeze spell. The Infernal Tower that took down the queen is being taken down right now by the balloons, and either which way, it is going to be a gorgeous triple, this time with a queen charge Lalo. And yeah, Lalo used to be an amazing thing in Clash of Clans. It faded away for a while, but now with the 20 extra camp space, with the new meta at Town Hall 13, we are seeing Lalo take over the meta again. And it looks like our boy Jethro actually shared an attack with us here as well, coming in against this base with the 7 lightning, 1 earthquake spell. Well, where is that going to be used? Most likely that's going to be used on the clan castle, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. You could use it in so many different places. You have to look at a base and see where you're going to be getting the most value utilizing those spells. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's going with the lightning spells on the clan castle, on the wizard tower, and on that cannon, everything being taken out of the base. So far, things are set well. Notice here, there are no healers, right? This is going to be a Sui hero attack diving into this base. And the balloon, or the blimp I should say, is going to start some things off with the dragon in there as well. I love the dragon in the clan castle as well, just in case you have to take down a hero that may be near, some skeletons that tie things up, or you know, any air bombs or mines. They're just a lot stronger than a balloon as far as how much damage they can take. So now, the path has already been set. We got the king and the queen. They're going to clean up everything over here going to the western side of the base. And now we already have that path cut because of the spells and because of that blimp. The pathing is there. So now, it's actually a nice looking walk the rest of the way around the base. These heroes can get on in there. The champion's in there as well. We've actually been seeing a ton of Sui champion attacks too, getting massive value from just the Royal Champion going on in early. Now, the queen's running herself around. Her ability is still intact, as is the Royal Champion. The king's still tanking, although his ability was used. Baby Dragon's going to assist with this funnel, and pretty soon we're going to start seeing this Lalo come on in, because, you know, with a minute left, you really want to get that Lalo going. Usually about a minute and a half left, you'd like to see your Lava Hound and your balloons coming on in and starting to take down these bases, because you don't want to run into the whole issue of a time fail. Here come the balloons, the Lava Hound's behind, and actually making its way in front and leading the way. One more Lava Hound in the composition, which for a total of 3 hounds in this attack. And you got these corner Tesla, which are going to really mess up the pathing of those balloons, but they will make their way around. Jethro doing a really great example of how to path these balloons properly around the base, utilizing your spells, your siege unit, and your heroes to set those initial paths in the beginning stages of the attack. I mean, we're looking at some of the top examples right now out of pro players, the pro players that I get to work with here in Space Station Gaming. I want to remind you guys, while we watch the rest of this base get cleaned up, use code ECHO whenever you purchase gems or your season pass inside of the game. It directly helps me stay full-time here on YouTube, because Supercell, they hook me up with this very tiny, small part. Jethro again on this attack, and we're going to see how he gets it done, if it's done the exact same way. Now, remember, he comes in with the Lightning and Quake, and we're going to be guessing that he's going to be taking this out right here, the Clan Castle, and getting the value from that Inferno Tower as well. And that's exactly what's going on. He also did clip that Grand Warden pedestal and beat up on the King just a tad. Then he's going to soften up all the other defenses around as well, including that scatter shot, getting that big value. Now it's time to get those heroes into the base. He wants those heroes to go on in, dive into the base, and start getting as much value as possible. So you have to question, how much value can you get from Sui heroes? Heroes going in with no healers, nothing to keep them alive but a Yeti tanking, King tanking for the Queen, and then probably a champion that's going to come in from the corner as well and try and take out the rest of that bottom portion of the base. There she goes right there, coming on in into the cannon. She's going to have a little battle there with the King. Unfortunately, oh, there's the Headhunter. I love the use of that Headhunter. Plus the champion's ability taking down the air defense, while the Queen, she's stepping on up. The King is trying to get through the wall too, which is great. He's going to pop that wall open for the Queen. She should be able to get that Eagle Artillery. Remember, her ability is intact. She's going to finish up this wall probably right here. Oh, she's got to get that X-Bow down first. Champion's assisting. Boom, the wall's open. Queen is going to get tied up on those skellies, though. Those skellies are there nicely protecting that Eagle Artillery. Good on the base design right there. And she will take them all down, take down the Eagle. She has to pop the ability, and there it is. And she's going to get that, oh man, it works out perfectly, just missing that tornado trap. But now the balloons are coming in behind the Lava Hounds from the north. They're going to go clockwise around the base, finish their way up around the southwestern side. Lava Hounds are leading the way, going to tank and cover those air defenses, pulling out any air mines and air bombs along the way so that the balloons can get all of that value and they won't be able to be the glass cannons that they are. You need to get those balloons out of there and not allow them to get struck by those defenses. I mean, that's what the tanks of the air are for. That's what Lava Hounds are there for, guys. Beautiful use of that Grand Warden's ability so that none of the balloons went down to the Giga Bomb, because wow, there were a lot of balloons on top of that town hall, and if the Giga Bomb affected them, they would have all gone down and this attack would have died right there. But Jethro did not let it happen. He said, no way, not today. We're going to use that Warden's ability. We're going to clutch these balloons. My dragon from the Clan Castle, minions and pups, cleaning up the rest of the base to pull in 3 stars against a base that he ran into in Legends League with limited amounts of time to plan for. Really solid attack right here, giving you a great example of how to use the Lightning Quake combination to start things out, Sui heroes to funnel things down, and then the Lalo on the back end of the attack to pull in the 3-star. An excellent example right there to Jethro. But we have one more with the Queen charge that I have to show. And here it is. We have JD9 back on this one, and this was a really solid attack. And again, I showed a lot of the Lightning Quake ones, a lot of the Sui hero ones, but I want to show you another one that comes in with that Queen charge. Now notice the bottom portion of the base, single Inferno, 2 defending troops. We have the King and we have that Grand Warden, or I should say heroes. Plus a single Inferno leads into 2 scatters on the side and the Eagle right in front. Balloon coming in first, clearing the skies for any air mines that may be there, trying to make sure that the blimp doesn't have to eat any of those, plus clearing the skies for the healers that are going to be coming on in. And here we are. Look at that use of the blimp to cut the funnel for the Queen so she could run her way up to the eastern side of the base, nicely placing those healers out of range of anything that could be damaging to them. Super wall breakers came in 1 and 2. 1 for the King to jump in the compartment, 1 for the Queen to step on up, and check out the value this Queen is about to get on this hit. Diving on in, raging up the Queen. Beautiful use of that balloon as well to pull out that air mine. Worked out so well. Remember, if you lose a healer or 2, your Queen really could struggle on the charge. So you definitely want to utilize those balloons, get some good value. Another super wall breaker incoming. Gonna open up the compartment right there with the Eagle Artillery. Unfortunately, the Queen, she has to stutter for a second and take down that champion, which she does. Now, you would like to see the Queen just turn herself around, take out the bow, take out that town hall, but she's gonna wall pound instead. Now, notice you don't have to worry about the bow when she gets out of range because it's set on ground, not ground and air, so her healers are actually safe. She's going to be taking out this Headhunter in a moment. 1 Headhunter alone shouldn't be too hard to deal with, right? It's a 1 shot to the face. It goes down. Super Minions, though, defending on this base. Good thing that JD9 had that poison spell to get rid of those super minions. They could be devastating to balloons. They can take out so many balloons so quickly. So have the poison spell. Sometimes people will even use a freeze spell as well. Grand Warden used yet again, keeping those balloons alive, and that's something that you have to learn here today. Save your Grand Warden's Eternal Flame ability for when your balloons take down the Town Hall. If you don't, they are going to die to the Giga Bomb. So you need to try everything in your power to make sure that you save that champion's ability or save that warden's ability for your loons over the Town Hall. And man, we've had some good Lalo here today. If you have been stinking with the strategy, start watching these videos and learning how to do it better. If you have clanmates that you're tired of in war just not performing, show them this video and say, practice this with me in friendly challenges so we can start doing better together in war. And notice, Queen's ability not even used. JD9 showing us how it's done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I have a ton on the channel, over 3,000 videos right now, so make sure you watch a few. How about this one right here? Check it out. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. And be good.